Welcome to All Things Food. I'm John Woods, and this is the channel where we not only love to cook, but we cook to love. And I'm going to have to ask a favor of you today. Excuse my appearance. I don't normally come to you looking like this. Haven't even shaved today. But there was a recipe that I'm going to cook, and I didn't want to lose the opportunity to film it. So this is going to be a no-frills video. One camera. We're going to go through this real quick because this is the most amazing bread pudding you've ever had, and I'm making this for some local police officers today as a gift for the holiday season, and I wanted you to see this today. So we're right here in my kitchen, just you and me talking together, and don't let my wife know. She'd die if she knew that I got on camera looking like this. She doesn't even like me to go to Walmart looking like this, but we're going to go ahead and put this together. It is a white chocolate blueberry bread pudding, and it's so simple. We're going to start with 4 eggs in here. We're going to take our whisk and whisk them up real quick. Going to come over here and add 4 cups of heavy cream to that. And to that we're going to add about a tablespoon of real vanilla extract. This is pure vanilla. You can add some of this. I don't recommend imitation, but if that's all you have, go ahead and use it. Pure vanilla extract, and you might even want to add a little bit of almond if you like that taste. But we're going to put in about a tablespoon and a half right there. See how I accurately measured that? We're going to mix it all together. We'll set it aside over here. I like using the brioche bread for 2 reasons. It has that little buttery feel to it and taste to it, and it also has a little sweetness. And the reason I use that rather than French loaf for this particular recipe is that it just gives a really nice flavor that complements everything else in the dish. As a result, I don't even put sugar in this. So take the brioche bread, stick it in your oven, toast it. After you toast it, take that bread and we're going to cut it into about 1-inch squares. You notice how it's nice and toasty, it's not over toasted. So we'll cut that into 1-inch squares. And that's a full loaf. I'm going to take that bread and put it over here in this big mixing bowl. Kind of get it out of the way as I do it. And if you want me to come out and just do some impromptu videos like this where I just throw things together, let me know in the comment section below if you like this. If you don't, let me know that as well. So now the other ingredients over here we have is the white chocolate chips. You can buy a block of chocolate and just shred it, but it's going to take about 1 cup. I like using the chips like this because it gives a little texture and a different little feel to the bread pudding. I'm going to go ahead and dump that right over here in this. Get it in there real good. And then here's the star of the show. Actually, these berries, these blueberries, that's about, that's a pound of blueberries. And I've already washed them off. I'm going to go ahead and dump them over in here. And you notice I don't put any sugar in this dish. There's plenty of sugar in this. There's plenty of sugar in the bread. And there's plenty of sweetness there. I don't like it to be too sweet. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to take our mixture and put over in here. And we're just going to let that soak for probably about 20 or 30 minutes. Then we're going to come back. We're going to mix all this together. You might need a bigger bowl than that. We're going to mix all this together. We're going to pour it in these little pans here. We're going to stick it in the oven at 350 degrees. It's probably going to take a good 45 to 50 minutes depending on your oven. And what I like about it, leave it in these little pans, freeze it. These make great gifts, by the way, for people. And it'll cost you probably, to make this entire batch, probably about $10 or $12 once you buy all the ingredients. You can put it in these pans and probably get 3 servings out of one of these bowls. So they're great holiday gifts to give to people, especially if you give it with a little bit of that whiskey sauce. Okay, I'm going to get my spoon. I've sprayed the pan here. I'm going to reach way down in there and get a couple scoops out and fill these pans right up to the top. Now, let me tell you a little secret. If you, usually bread pudding is kind of dense. If you want it a little fluffier, a little cakier, just get you a tablespoon. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll put about a tablespoon of flour, self-rising flour, and mix it in there. I'm going to go ahead and dump that back in. And this will give us a little cakier bread pudding. You can use this to do that with any kind of bread pudding that you make. Now I've got another link on my video. It's a New Orleans peach bread pudding, very similar. You can watch that video as well. I get a lot of good compliments on that video. People like it a lot. Tell me that some restaurant owners say, hey, I even use this in my restaurant. or catering company because it's so good. And I think if you're a restaurant owner, you better latch on to this because this could be one of your signature desserts. Let me know if you do, okay? You can have all the credit. 350, 375, ever how your oven cooks. We'll come back and check those in about 40 minutes or so. Folks, there you have it. I tell you, this has been an impromptu video. Let me know if you like me to just do this on occasion when I just get the whim to cook and nobody's around and I want to do it, because this is an amazing, amazing bread pudding. I don't know if I'm even in the camera because I'm the producer, I'm the chef, I'm the dishwasher, I'm doing it all today. So hopefully that's in the camera where you can see it. Beautiful bread pudding. This is the one that we put a little bit of flour in, so it's a little cakier. And what I did, I made another one without the flour, and you can see it's a denser bread pudding. It's absolutely beautiful and so delicious. If you like that more traditional style, go ahead and do it. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like it. Tell all your friends, but above everything, this week, not only go out and love to cook, but cook to love. And I tell you, some people are going to really love me when I give them this. See you next time.